to episode 4, Let There Be Light. And the reason that this specific episode does not have a title to it in the sense of a billboard is the billboard is covering something that I just learned. So let's just go ahead and put episode 4 right here. So one thing that I've been trying to figure out is just how to cover things up. And I just found out that if I put a sign, a small sign, or a large sign over the switches, I can cover it up. Boom. Now the switch is gone, but that's not why we're here. Now I have to remove it. We are here to talk about Let There Be Light within our base. Let there be light. That's today's episode. Let's find out what happens. We hit the switch. Now we have light. Our base is all lit up. We have access to our workbench. We have access to the cupboards. We can go down the hatch if we want to. All fully powered by... Yes, we did have to update the base a little. We did change a couple of things around, which we're going to go into real quick here. Hey, Laser Eyes, your mother is a snowblower. Got fixed. And so did the other thing by using small batteries attached to 4 solar panels. Now, let's just go to no clip. No clip. The problem I was having was that, one, I think it's kind of cool. My base looks like an axe. Sorry, I'm still trying to get this no clip shit done. How do I go down? And my cat's on my... Anyways, so what I've done is I've taken 4 solar panels and I have surrounded them around the turbine. We have upgraded to the turbine because, like I said, we're trying to do this in a way of things that we would have access to. That's not going to take too long. A turbine you can buy at the Bandit camp, depending on the server. I think it's like 500 scrap. So this is a really good time to start upgrading. But since we don't want to throw away the solar panels, we're going to reuse them. So we have upgraded the base. We've brought it up one more level. Now the downfall with doing the surrounding the turbine or the surrounding the wind turbines with solar panels is shade. Now the great thing about the wind turbine is it will just spin around circles because it's on a wheel and it's not, it can't be stopped. Like it will still get power no matter what. Unlike the solar panels, they only get power one way, and if something's blocking it, well, it also blocks how much power that they take in. So we do have to deal with the shadowing of the turbine, which in the end looks like it's just going to be this one here. Shit, that's annoying. So let's just go ahead and get a no clip. No. Okay, so it looks like it's just going to be this one, but I don't care. I need it for what I'm doing, which is then I took all 4 of these solar panels and I combined them with root junctures, which are red. And basically what they do is they allow you to take 2 low inputting power devices and increase the strength. So I did that for the lasers, and action door are now being ran off of 2 separate batteries, and mostly because I think it's just still in development that we haven't, the power just doesn't stay in. I hook it all up, everything drains the power way too fast. I don't know if it's just I'm not doing it right, but that's why we're here, to learn together. So anyways, I had to place a larger battery, so we've moved up in the batteries, which again, I think you can buy this at one of the shops. Actually, I think you can get it at the save zone for a couple of scraps. So now that we have a bigger battery, the only thing I have a problem with the battery is placing it. And let me show you how you should place this battery. And the reason I say I feel like there's a specific way of placing it is just its accessibility. So you want to be able to access the parts in the battery. You place the battery standing right in front of you, you're not going to have accesses to the back of the box, which the back of the box is where everything's at. So when I go to place the battery, I face it the way I want the power cords out. So, you know, if I'm going to want it this way. So anyways, so that's where we're at. We're at a new battery, which I'm not sure how much this one holds. I know I've realized that these hold 15. And this one, I'm assuming, if this is a small, I want to say 30 minutes. Give me an extra 30 minutes, but I could be wrong. 30 to 40 minutes this battery might hold. So my original idea also was to remove the switches out of my life. The problem was it's just not possible for what I want to do. Switches are just going to have to be there until pressure plates get to a point where I can set a duration of how long the plate has been pressed. So like if I press it and I can keep it pressed for a couple more seconds or whatever. So until then, I have to deal with switches, which is fine. Switches work out just fine. As much as I wanted to remove the whole not having to do it, then what the hell, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna have to suck it up. There's only so much I can do with what I have. So I also feel like as power has become more, at least for me, I need to protect it more. So I feel like, oh shit, well that's it. Well, I probably knocked it off with the wall here, but anywho, I feel like protecting your wiring and all that stuff is pretty important. So, oh, and the other thing is, I have no problems running wires on the cords on the ground, because if you just carpeted up everything, god damn it, don't let me down now, carpet. You were doing this earlier. Okay, it's kind of about like hovering. You kind of have to hover. Guess not. Anywho. So don't put your wires on the ground because you cannot cover them up by carpets like I thought, which is what I was hoping to do. That sucks. Well, maybe I'm just not doing it right. Anyway, so everything will go on the ceiling, which is fine because then I can run everything in the cracks. So that is give me light, and now your base has light all through a flip of a switch. You undo the switch, and then the lights go off. That's it, everybody, and that was episode. Whoa, what the hell was that? Anyways,